Hello and welcome back to my channel, YouTube. Today's video, we're going to be looking at, you guessed it, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I had purchased a box on eBay that had a various amount of both Power Rangers figurines and other peripheral toys and other doohickeys. And I'd like to go over a few of them. So without further ado, it's morphin' time. Yes, cheesy. So the first one, as you saw, is this, what looks to be a beeper with the White Ranger from, I want to say the second season of Power Rangers when they got the Thunder Megazords. Tommy lost his Green Ranger powers and then became the White Ranger. Little fun fact, the White Ranger in the Super Sentai, which it was based off of, was actually a little boy that when he morphed, he became taller, much like Justin from Turbo, I believe. But I actually got this to work. It's got 3 buttons. The first one, as you hit it, makes the Megazord sound. The second one, I don't think it worked. That one doesn't always seem to work, but it's supposed to light up and then ring. And the third one just does that generic phone call. I think there was a missed opportunity. They could have done like the that Power Ranger theme. But, you know, cool little gizmo for kids to play with. They can get a phone call from Zordon. Speaking of keychains and all that kind of stuff, the next one we got was Saba, which is Tommy's sword. It allowed him to communicate and control the White Tiger. It itself was a sentient blade. The mouth actually talked and all that. It had 2 forms, which was the calling mode, which the blade was in, and then in battle mode the blade would extend and he was able to use it as a weapon. Unfortunately, the blade is a bit chewed up and it does work. I had put batteries in there, but the batteries were dying, so it didn't really make a noise, so I took them out. But it is supposed to make noise, but as you can see, it's not working at the moment. I wouldn't be able to tell you what the sounds were. Again, the batteries weren't really working. It just made a little kind of noise, as batteries do when they die. I like it. If I can get it to work, I might put it on my own keychains. Next are some weirder toys that, you know, I kind of wish I had when I was a kid. They are helmets, as you can see. The Red Ranger and the Black Ranger. I think there's one for each of the 6 Rangers. Red, green, no, not green. Red, pink, yellow, black, blue, and white. So it's what goes inside of them that was actually pretty cool. It was a motorcycle that would attach into here. This one actually connects back. It would attach in here. You would put it in there, and then you would rev up the motorcycle with the cord. And then as the wheel goes, it's one of those like rev cord ones. You would hit this button here. I don't know if you can see it. And it would launch the motorcycle forward. They had one for each of the colors. Unfortunately, I didn't acquire the motorcycles, but I'm pretty sure I can find something that will work with it. Speaking of electronics too, one of the foam disc guns. As you can see, it has the M for the Megazord. It has the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger symbol. And I did put batteries in it. and it does work. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the motor blowing. But I actually don't have any discs to go into it, so I can't really show if it works or not. Let me check one thing. Maybe one of these. Nope. Maybe, nope. I was hoping that one of the power coins would fit into this and I would be able to show you, but nope. Speaking of power coins, that's the next item. When the Power Rangers movie came out in, I want to say 95, McDonald's was having all those cool toys, and one of the toys was the Morphers. As you can see, they would be able to go onto your belt loop. Yep, 95. See? 1995. And you would be able to pick whatever Ranger you want of the 6 ones. You could be Billy the Blue Ranger with the Wolf, Aisha the Yellow Ranger with the Bear, Tommy the White Ranger with the Falcon, Rocky the Red Ranger with the Ape, Kimberly the Pink Ranger with the Crane, or Adam the Black Ranger with a frog. Yes, a frog. You know, the kind you kiss to make a prince appear. Always one of my favorite lines. My two favorite Rangers were actually the Green Ranger and the Blue Ranger. After that, I actually liked Adam, the Black Ranger. I believe it was in Lost Space. He came back for a bit, and he had a damaged battle coin, and he was able to like half morph. And then I believe he came back in Operation Overdrive, and he's like, one of his lines was, "It's old school, but it works." So these are the Morphers. You know, not much, but if you're into cosplay, I guess, or your kids are into pretend, it's great. Next, we have another toy that McDonald's released. As you can see, it says Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. And it has some, like, decals on it. Some cryptic stuff. It's one of those, I'm not going to show my face, but I'm going to show you what it sounds like when you blow on it. Those kazoo things, you blow on it, it makes noise. The person that sent me this actually sent me 4 of them. So I'll be able to keep one for nostalgic purposes and give the other 3 to my kids. They'll probably love it. They love noisemakers. Next on the list is something a little bit older. This is the Blue Ranger's Triceratops Zord, but as a water gun. As you can see, by squeezing on him, I could shoot water out of his hole. Unfortunately, the horns are a little loose. I'm going to have to probably glue those to make them tighter. But you can put water in here, fill it up, and then just squeeze to get the water out. I actually don't know if it works. I haven't tried it. But nonetheless, it's actually pretty cool looking. My kids are going to love playing with this. They love Power Rangers, and yeah, they like water guns, so perfect combination. This is I believe a coin purse keychain of the Black Ranger, Zach, or it could be Adam. As you can see in the back, there is a flap here where you can put money of sorts, coins and bills in there, and just keep it with you. Fun fact about the Black Ranger, the original one, Zach, he was actually missing one of his fingers. I believe it was the left hand middle finger. So when he morphed, if you take a look at his hand, when he morphed, it was like this, not like this. So just pay attention if you ever watch it again. You'll actually see that his finger is indeed missing. I personally never knew about that as a kid. You don't really pay attention much to it, but when he's an adult, when you're an adult, he mentioned it, and you're like, oh wow, I never noticed that before. Obviously, the Ranger had four fingers, and one thumb on his hand because the Super Sentai footage was used. The next item is Alpha 5, not to be confused with Alpha 6, who was introduced during the Turbo Rangers, I believe, when Zordon and Alpha went into space for something. I really want to say he looks like he's on a toilet. I think it's just like machinery. But I don't know. Like I said, it looks like a mechanical toilet. It really does. He's got that classic ay Power Rangers kind of headset. It is a flashlight. Unfortunately, when I went to replace the batteries on this, I noticed that one of the wirings on it was disconnected. I'm going to have to find a way to resolder it on and see if that will work on it. But it's one of those that you squeeze and it turns on. But other than that, it's a cool little figure. I'll just probably put that on my shelving with all my other nostalgic figures. I like it. I've always liked Alpha. Didn't really care much for Alpha 6, but it is what it is. And last of the figurines that are, well, the items that aren't figurines, I will make another video of that, is the Rita Repulsa flashlight. As you can see, as you squeeze it, the light bulb does come on. I gotta get new batteries for her as well. But yeah, I forgot how big her buttocks or posterior is. Unless that's just like the style of antiquated dress that they have. And she's got those massive horns, and it's just like so disturbing. Again, and I think it was at the end of Power Rangers in Space that after Andros destroyed the chamber of Zordon, that time capsule, that Rita Repulsa and Zed, who was an American-only character, by the way, he was never in the Super Sentai, became good, and they saw them dancing together on a planet. She's actually very pretty without all that makeup on. But, it is what it is. I think Divatox, the one from Turbo, she also became good, too. But the character I really wanted to become good, I completely forgot his name. I'll make it appear here. He got destroyed. He was Andromeda's guardian. He was that black and green geometric shaped general guy. But yeah, no, I like it too. It's gonna go onto my shelving alongside my Alpha. So these are the peripheral toys that I got in the box. I got a whole bunch of figurines as well, so I'll show those in the next video. But until then, peace.